Hello everyone, this is Isabelle. I'm in London today and I'm joined by Mike Cunningham, is CEO of Crosslake Fibre. Mike, welcome to the hot seat. It's really nice to have a fellow Canadian with me on the hot seat today.
Well, thanks. It's great to be here, Isabelle.
So Mike, more and more people are talking about ESG and sustainability nowadays. Do you think it's just smoke and mirrors, or do you think they're serious about taking action?
I think people are very serious about taking action. I think people recognize the importance of it. I think people are a lot more cognizant of the environmental impact that our operations have on the world. And I think there are a lot of initiatives that are taking place to be a lot more environmentally friendly.
Okay, so what about Crosslake Fibre? What concrete steps are you taking yourselves to be ESG forward?
Well, I think the first thing is to make it a priority and to have an honest approach. In terms of being ESG forward thinking, that very much aligns with us as individuals at Crosslake Fibre and with our investors. So I think buy-in is very easily. Secondly, I think you need to create accountability. We meticulously measure our carbon footprint, our electricity usage, our corporate travel. So we keep track of all of that so that we essentially create a scorecard of those things and other ESG metrics. And that allows us to quantify where we are and allows us to improve going forward.
Okay, ESG is quite a broad topic. It's very multifaceted. What are you doing more specifically on the environmental side of it?
Sure. Well, we have relatively a new infrastructure that we've developed. And so from a very basic design standpoint, we have created a very, I think, efficient and very environmentally optimized operation. So, for example, our ILA shelters, we design those with passive air cooling systems. So in most instances, we're able to reduce the amount of electricity that we would use by using passive air cooling as opposed to traditional air conditioners. As well, all of our backup generators, we have procured biodiesel capable generators that allows us to secure a more environmentally friendly source of backup power. And as well, in terms of our procurement of electricity, we've selected electricity providers that source very high percentages of their electricity from renewables. So when we add all of those things up, it has had quite an impact on our carbon footprint and really helps us to be as environmentally forward as we can be.
So you just mentioned carbon footprint, and we know that it's almost impossible to have no carbon footprint. So how do you counterbalance that?
Sure. I mean, I think despite your best efforts, you have some element of carbon footprint. So the first thing that we do is purchase carbon offset credits from legitimate carbon projects to ensure that we are at least mitigating our carbon footprint through the purchase of those credits. Our second initiative is really to develop our own solar PV installations at our operational sites that allows us to both reduce our electricity usage from the grid, as well as to ensure that we are maximizing our renewable power that is sourcing our operations.
Okay. Mike, thank you for a great interview on a very important topic. Your first interview, not too bad.
Well, thanks very much, Isabelle.
It was a pleasure. Everyone, thank you for watching, and until my next hot shot.